The next thing that we're going to do is to create a bibliography, which MLA style calls works cited, okay, page. To do that, we need to go to the very end of the document. Right now, I'm before the end of the document, so I could scroll down and find the end of the document, or I could tell Microsoft Word to take me to the end of the document by using a keyboard shortcut, which is Control and end. Now that automatically takes you to the end of the document. Now, I would like to go to the very beginning of the document, Control Home. Once again, let me go to the end, Control End. Okay, at this point, I can generate a page break in a couple of different ways. If I want to do it through the keyboard, I could do Control and Enter, and that automatically generates a new page. It tells me that I'm on page 3. I also see page 3 out of 3. Now I'm going to backspace to remove that page break that I just created. I can also do the same thing by going to the Insert tab. In the Pages group, I got an entry called Page Break, and it takes me exactly to the same place. We need to put the title Works Cited, and we need to put it in the center of the page. So to do that, the center horizontally. So to do that, I could go to the Home tab and then ask for center, or if I want to do it from the keyboard, that would be Control E. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to do Control E. Now I'm going to type Works Cited, and then I'm going to press Enter. Once again, anytime that you have something centered, if you press the Enter key, it positions the cursor at the centered position. So now I need to go to the left, so I'm going to do Control L to go to the left. And now I need to generate the bibliographical list. So to do that, I'm going to go to References. I have Bibliography, and I'm not going to pick this or this built-in style. I'm going to pick Insert Bibliography, since I already have the title written in my page. I'm going to scroll down to see what we have. Microsoft provided us with the bibliography already organized in alphabetical order. One thing to notice about the bibliography is that the way the paragraphs are organized is in such a way that the first line is lined up against the left margin, but the other lines of the citation appear indented to the right, okay, by ½ inch. This is called a hanging indent. Once you've created your bibliography, your works cited, if you realize that you're missing something in one of the citations, or you would like to change something within the citations, you can still do that. If we go back to Manage Sources in References, I look at this and I realize that I would like to add something to this second reference in here. So I click on it and I'm going to click Edit. Actually I clicked the wrong one. Let me close and pick this one. Edit. And now I would like to, number 1, add the words in here, the word distance. So I'm going to click after measure distance and calculate angles. So now I click OK. It says this source exists in your master list and current document. Do you want to update both lists with these changes? I say yes. Close. For some reason my bibliography did not update. Now I know the change was made, so all I need to do is give the order that updates the field in here. So I'm going to do a right click anywhere in my bibliography, and then I have the option that says update field, and when I do that, now I notice that it says measure distance and calculate angles. So now it's up to date. It happens that the way Microsoft Word generates the bibliography is not really completely up to date with the MLA rules. In order to make some changes in here, such as the fact that these words should not be underlined, but instead they should be italicized, and also the fact that each one of the sources you need to specify what the original medium of the source is, if this is a printed media or if this is something that came from the web, etc. So in order to do that, we need to make some changes. But if I try to make the change in here, Microsoft Word will always put this back again as underlined. So to do that, I need to convert this particular field right here into regular text. To do that, you need to click somewhere in your bibliography, anywhere, and then you need to do Control Shift F9. When you do that, it now selected, but it's not a field anymore. It's behaving as if it was regular text. At this point, I can select the text over here, okay, the text that was underlined, and now I can remove the underline from the keyboard by doing Control U, and then I can ask for italics by doing Control I. So now that text is underlined. I'm going to do the same thing for Today Modern Surveyor. Control U, Control I, and then the same thing for Systems all the way to Positioning. Control U, Control I. Now I need to add the source of this, which is print. So I'm going to type in right after the period, I leave a space, and then I type in print, because it's printed media. Then in here, same thing, space, print, and then over here before 27, and then web